Welcome to Battle Truth and my point of view. Oh, no, you. So I'm not a hater. I could only give you the facts that's written on these papers. And since we have no dealings, therefore the court can care less about your feelings. I'm the Honorable MallikiBaker, your presiding judge, chairman, and spokesperson for the One United Front. You are my witnesses and jury. You may be seated. Court is now in session. Let's continue this series of Remy Ma's Web of Betrayal, episode number 3. Now, just to catch y'all up on what's going on, remember episode number 1, I showed you how she backdoored the URL smack and took the prospect number 1 battle rapper who they was using to actually push the URL, backstabbing them behind their back, right? Then I showed you in episode number 2 how she then backstabbed and betrayed her best friend who actually brought her into battle rap to actually start her league, Chrome 23, by which she was the face of it, Miss Hustle, right? Now I bring you to episode number 3, how Remy Ma lined up Easy the Block Captain, and he never even saw it coming. And I'm finna show y'all something that y'all never even knew neither, because this woman is literally evil, wicked, and demented like this. The more and more I look into this woman, the more and more sickening it get. You literally get to see how twisted her mind is, and what's crazy, everybody knows it. Her friends know it, her husband know it, her family know it. Something is psychologically really wrong with this lady. Let me give you an example of what I mean, how like even her family and friends and them all know it. And watch, I'm finna show you something. I'm finna play something. Then I'm finna show you how she carried out her orders and lining up Easy the Block Captain. Watch this.
I was a bad person.
Yo, man, what's wrong with you? You really actually made a guy do that?
See, y'all have to understand this. I was really young.
Sorry,
I met Punk when I was in high school.
Did you know the story, Pat?
No, but he knows she's crazy enough for some shit like this.
You know what? Like, I'm one of those people that I like.
Disgusting.
I kind of like. I'm a little better with. I'm a lot better with that. But I used to abuse my power. I would like to see. Let me just see how, because you know sometimes.
How far
let me just see how much power I really have. Let's see what's gonna happen. It was like one of those situations.
All right, so
did y'all just hear that? Look at what she said. She liked to abuse her power to see how much power she got and how she can control and make people do things. She said, I'm getting a lot better at not doing it. But notice what she said, I was a bad person. See what I mean? She not changed. These are all confessions of a witch. Literally. Now let's see her carry out these same orders, that it never changed and it never stopped. Pay close attention to what Papoose is about to share with us. And watch how she had Easy the Block Captain lined up. Let's listen, y'all.
Okay. She has the event. I'm going to the event because I go to all the events. I'm going to the event, but I'm hoping the lane ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to have to really put my hands on them. Cool. I'm getting dressed. She leaves. They start the event. I'm still at the crib. I get dressed. I go to matter of fact, I can't even put that out there. Anyway, let me just say this. I found out the lane was there. I said, she got to be kidding me, man. I done told you I'm going to put this nigga down and you bring him to the event. I done told you numerous times, when I catch this nigga, I'm going to put him down. Mind you.
Okay. I want to walk y'all through this. Pay attention. She and him is at home. They're going to the event. Easy the Block Captain is not on the card, so there's no reason for him to even be there. Remy had already been telling Papoose she don't rock with Easy no more. Right? They at home on the way to the event. Remy leaves ahead of time because she has to get things in order. But she already know Papoose is on the way. even though Papoose had told her numerous of times, when I see him, I'm laying him out. So there's no reason for Easy to be here at this event. He's not on the card, so he ain't rapping or nothing like that. You said you don't deal with him or mess with him. That's what you're saying to me. And we both getting ready to go to the event. You just got to be there early to set things up because it's your event. And you know I'm on the way later on. That's very, very key there. Pay attention to that. Now let's run it back one more time. Let's just run it back and pay attention to his expressions as he's telling his story because it says a lot. Watch this.
The lame is not on the card. Okay. She has the event to do. In the process of me raising my daughter, another event is coming up later on down the line. The lame is not on the card. Okay. She has the event. I'm going to the event because I go to all the events. I'm going to the event, but I'm hoping the lane ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to have to really put my hands on them. Cool. I'm getting dressed. She leave. They start the event. I'm still at the crib. I get dressed. I go to the... Matter of fact, I can't even put that out there. Anyway, let me just say this. I found out the lane was there. I said, she got to be kidding me, man. I done told you I'm going to put this nigga down and you bring him to the event. I go to the... Matter of fact, I can't even put that out there. Anyway, let me just say this. I found out the lane was there. I said, she got to be kidding me, man. When she lays up with the lane, man. I done told you I'm going to put this nigga down and you bring him to the event. Cool. I'm getting dressed. She leave. They start the event. I'm still at the crib. I get dressed. I go to the... Matter of fact, I can't even put that out there. Anyway, let me just say this. I found out the lane was there. I said, she got to be kidding me, man.
Right there. See, I wanted to keep playing that part back where he keeps saying, I find out he there, and I say, you got to be kidding me, man. That's very telling. That's very key because it's showing something. Like, damn, how crazy are you? Like, how crazy is you really are, woman? I have told you this already. You invited this man here. You know I'm on the way. I already told you what I'm going to do next time I ever see him. You got to be kidding me, man. This is how he's shaking his head because Papoose don't even know. What I'm about to unveil to y'all and show y'all, I'm about to show you how what I played in the beginning of her saying she liked to abuse her power and see how she can control people and make them do things on her behalf. That's witchcraft. I'm going to show y'all how she played them both at the same time, lining up Easy. Watch this, y'all. Y'all ain't never saw this before. Watch this.
Dress. She leave. They start the event. I'm still at the crib. I get dressed. Matter of fact, I can't even put that out there. Anyway, let me just say this. I found out the lane was there. I said, she got to be kidding me, man. I done told you I'm going to put this nigga down and you bring him to the event. I done told you numerous times, when I catch this nigga, I'm going to put him down. Mind you, I finds out she got an apartment 40 minutes away from our crib where she lays up with the lane, leaves and says she's going to work, leaves, say she's going to do this and do that, but she goes to the crib. Which I've been there. I can actually give y'all the address. So she got this. She got another crib, and shout to. I don't even want to put this nigga under the bus, man. But this another individual who was married and got a crib not too far from the home of his family. But I ain't gonna put him out there. But she did the same thing, which was weirdo shit. So anyway, I go to the event. Now I already know I'm coming there. I'm putting this nigga down. I'm gonna be honest with you. Truthfully, I really wanted to really hurt him. But I decided at the last minute, I said, you know what? I'm gonna just put my hands on this. I get to the When I walk in the room, they in their lovey-dovey. To where I got an idea where they at. So I go in the spot. I'm walking through the spot. I don't see the lame. Everybody look like the lame to me. I go to where I got an idea where they at. When I walk in the room, they in their lovey-dovey. They in there all lovey-dovey. Mind you, she been lying, saying she ain't with the nigga. She deal with him. All this corny shit, right? I see the lame. You already know. Went in his mouth. Off the muscle. What happened was, he thought I came to talk. He thought I was about to talk. Ain't none of that. We don't do that. Mom, right in his mouth off the muscle. Whooped him out. Dead on his feet, hit the floor like a sack of potatoes. I know. Everybody telling me I shouldn't talk about this, but this nigga's a lame. Do what you gotta do. He hit the floor like a sack of potatoes. Stomped him out and all that. Bad. Hole in my knuckle, everything. But like I told you, I didn't do that because he slept with my wife. I did that because you shook my hand and then slept with my wife.
Okay, hold on. So let's examine this. Now, let's run this back. Pay close attention. Remy telling Papoose, I ain't messing with him no more. It's over with and done with, right? Because this is after the hitman battle, just like they agreed and with the therapist when that plan was put in play. That after the hitman battle, she is no longer to mess with Easy the Block Captain. They go their way. So later on down the line, there's another event. He assists her at the events all the time. He's her husband, protector. She know how he get down. He on record saying that too. She saw him get down numerous of times and know how far he'll go for her. Even though he's weak on her, but for others, he's hard on y'all when it comes to her. So with that being said, he's telling her, I better not see him again. That's basically like letting her know, because you said you were done with him, so there's no reason for me to be seeing him again. You say you're done with him. If I see him again, I'm laying him down. That's a warning to her also. Like, if you really like that dude, like you saying you don't mess with him, but if you really like him, keep him away from me, and I bet not see him again. So they getting ready to go to the event. They at home together. They are at home together. He's telling her. She's on the way out to get ready because she got to be there early to set things up because it's her event. She know he's arriving later on. She's already aware of what he said to her, even saying it again the very day of the event. Did Easy just pop up as a coincidence, or was he invited? Did Remy invite him here, knowing that Papoose is on the way there and going to lay hands on him soon he see him? Let me give you exhibit B, because I already showed y'all. No, this exhibit C. I gave y'all exhibit A when I first played this, where she's showing how she liked to abuse her power because she's a bad woman to make people do what she want them to do. Exhibit A.
I was a bad person.
Yo, man, what's wrong with you? Really actually made a guy do that?
See, you have to understand this. I was really young.
Sorry,
I met Punk when I was in high school.
Did you know the story, Pat?
No, but he knows she's crazy enough for some shit like this.
You know what? Like, I'm one of those people that I like.
Disgusting.
I kind of like. I'm a little better with. I'm a lot better with that. But I used to abuse my power. I would like to see. Let me just see how much. Because you know sometimes.
How far they'll
let me
go.
just see how much power I really have. Let's see what's gonna happen. It was like one of those situations.
All right, so
See, so that's clear. Notice what Fat Joe said again. We know she crazy enough that she do stuff like that. Pap know it. I know it. See, your husband know it. The friends know it. That she crazy enough that these are the things she do. Abuse her power. Because what she say in the beginning, I'm a bad person. I was a bad person. But I'm still a bad person because I'm working on it. She says she's working on it. That's clear. That's exhibit A. Exhibit B, when Papoose breaking it down to y'all, what happened the day of the fight when he knocked out Easy the Block Captain. We at home. We on the way to the event. She leaves early first to arrange things. She knows I'm on the way. She's already knowing I don't want to be around dude. I don't want to see him. If I see him, I'm hurting him. Did Easy just show up or was he invited by her? Now I give you Exhibit C. Here's Remy and Easy at the event. They dressed alike. They dressed alike. They both wearing pink and white. She got the pink and white chain, the white shirt with the pink hair. Pink hair, pink and white chain, white blouse. He got the pink hat in black, if you saw another picture, and he got the pink and white shirt to match her. So this was already planned and arranged. She planned and arranged for Easy to be there, knowing Papoose was going to be there, knowing Papoose was going to attack him. So why would she do that? That had me thinking. Why would a woman do something like that? We already just seen out of her own mouth a confession that she liked to abuse her power and make people do things for her. Did she set this up to where she's controlling Easy and controlling Papoose at the same time? Oh yeah, this get very demented. Let me tell you what she did. She lined Easy up on purpose to have more control over him. What she did was invited Easy to the event, had him wear the same thing she wear, knowing that Papoose was going to be there. Notice what Papoose said when he got there. Look what he said when he got there, what he saw. Let's go back here. Let's show you what he said he saw when he got there. Look what he said he saw when he got there. What did you see, Papoose, when you got there? Look what he said he saw them doing when he got there.
Out, dead on his feet, hit the floor. He thought I was about to stay in there lovey-dovey.
Right there.
But I don't see the lane. Everybody look like the lane to me. I go to where I got an idea where they at. When I walk in the room, they in there lovey-dovey. They in there all lovey-dovey. Mind you, she been lying, saying she ain't with the nigga.
See that? You see what she just did? Now notice, she know he's somewhere. She know he's there. She know he's there. They left. This was already established at their house. She know he there. He says he goes in and they all lovey-dovey. Why are you being lovey-dovey when you know your husband is at the venue? And he already told you, if I see him, I'm laying him out. Why would she do that, y'all? She was using Papoose to keep Easy in line. Without Papoose knowing, she's using him. She know what she doing. See, in her mind, she believed she this boss chick or boss bitch. She's trying to live the raps in her real life, not knowing this is America. This ain't make-believe raps. You're going to go to jail behind these so-called mob actions and these things you're doing that actually lead to murder and in prison, and you're playing with men's hearts. You're playing with men's hearts. But she's so evil. She's so twisted in her mind. She's so thirsty for power and position. She don't care at the expense of how she gets it. So she sets up the guy she's dealing with and allow her husband to attack him, to put fear in him, to keep him under control. That was the purpose of why she called Easy to the event, dressed alike, lovey-dovey with him, knowing the jealous rage it'll put her husband in when he spotted and find it. Knowing that she's safe around Papoose because she knows how Papoose love her. Because this ain't the first time he caught her with somebody. That other person get the bad end of the stick and she goes untouched. So she knew that when Papoose see me with him, that he's not going to attack me. He's not going to hurt me. He's going to hurt him. I'm going to allow Papoose to hurt him, that he may be fearful of Papoose, that I can control him to do anything I want him to do. Knowing that I could allow Papoose on him anytime I want to. Do you see what she just did? Did y'all just catch that? She used them both. Set Easy up without him knowing it to keep him in line and under control, and had Papoose do the dirty work on him to strike the fear in Easy to keep him in line. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. Why she didn't give Easy the heads up? Why would she invite him to the venue knowing that Papoose already let it be known that the moment I see him, I'm laying him out? Why she didn't tell Easy that? How is Easy caught off guard and wasn't expecting it? Why did she tell Easy Papoose wasn't going to be there when she knew that Papoose was going to be there? Why did she tell Papoose Easy wasn't going to be there, knowing that Easy was going to be there because they already talked about what they was going to wear? And they was dressed alike. She lined Easy up to keep him in line and had Papoose do her dirty bidding without him knowing that he doing her dirty bidding. Over and over and over again, the web of betrayal. This is a dirty, evil woman. And then she got Easy believing she have his best interest when he still don't get he's being deceived. She just been on record when she was addressing Papoose saying that she gave that Easy make $50,000 a battle. That's unheard of. Easy never made $50,000 a battle. Easy been broke his whole battle rap career. I got to keep showing y'all this so you can get it. Easy been broke his entire battle rap career. Let's listen.
What was wrong was, if we want to keep it $1, what was wrong was people gave you a contract without telling you to give it to a lawyer. If we want to keep it $1 from the beginning, because at the end of the day is if you was really for me or for the artist, yo, send this to somebody so they can look over to you. Because you know, any in a hood position that don't got something with mad do it. We hear it in hip hop all the time. They sign 360 deals and send it back because they don't have. So when a gets smart and actually start reading now it's a problem. Now it's bad. That was bad business now.
Right, because it's too late now because you already in the contract. You was already in the contract. You already did 4 years of the contract with no money guarantees in no type of way. He already said he was broke and didn't have nothing when he signed the contract. Okay, URL wasn't paying him anything. So where do Remy get at now? He getting $50,000 a battle. No leagues book him. No leagues book him. He only rap on Remy's league. He don't rap on the URL. There's no more RBE. He ain't on Black Ice Cartel. Shouts out to them again. That's my family now, my people. Shouts out to them. He don't rap on King of the Dot. So who's booking him for $50,000? He only rap on your league, Remy. Wait, so are you saying you give him $50,000 a battle? And remember, she made this statement saying that Papoose was jealous because she rather pay other battle rappers and help their careers rather than help him. Ain't that something evil to say to your own husband? Look at the link. Look what she say right here. You hated that I started my battle rap league and was mad I was helping other rappers over you. Who says that about their own husbands? You rather help strangers than your own husband, where the money stay under your roof. So you rather take from your family mouth, put it into strangers and help strangers, and then go against the one who actually been protecting you, having your back, providing for you and your children, holding you down. That's evil, twisted, demented. Then hold on. Now you got Easy believing you actually looking out for him, because now you so-called paying him $50,000 a battle. Is that really true? Let's just say, for instance, that was true. But let's do the math of how even the $50,000 that you so-called giving him go right back to you. Let me show you what I mean by that. So she's saying she paid Easy $50,000 a battle. She made the statement also that Easy get paid $250,000 from battle rap a year. That would mean he do 5 battles a year. That is a lie. Easy don't do 5 battles a year. He don't rap on no other league. Chrome 23 only do like what, 2 battles a year, if that. He may rap on the trenches. Easy, let's say right now, Easy only had 1 battle this year. The battle he had this year, no, he had 2 battles so far this year. He had one with Swamp. That was on the those both was on the trenches. So he had one with Swamp, and he had one with Shotgun Suge. That's 2 battles. We already in the middle of the year. He got a battle coming up somewhere in September. That go to the 9th month. It's 3 more months left. For the most part, that's it. He only do like 3 battles a year. That's it. But she said that. But let me just show you how that still come back to her. Even though, again, these are lies. But we're going to entertain the lie just to get to the truth. So let's say that she is paying him $50,000 a battle. But he only do, think about this, he only do 3 battles tops a year. 3 to 4 battles tops a year, right? So 50,000, but she just moved him into a house. He got the car. She got him a car, the house, plus he so-called her boyfriend. The car and house is on notes and payments, on top of him being her boyfriend, and she's a high maintenance woman. So therefore, to be with her, it costs money to be with her, because she's not an ordinary women that he used to dealing with. So she's more high maintenance. You can't just take her anywhere. And you can't just buy her anything, because she have a status to uphold, and she just can't be out there like that. So your spending go up higher. Your gifts are higher. You can't take her to any other restaurant. You can't just buy her little things. Her stuff costs. And if you know something about money, when your life is upgraded like that, you got to have a currency flowing going in. And this is one of the things that hurt Remy Ma and Papoose relationship, that I'm going to break that down to y'all too, of why it's like that. They were going through financial problems. Now, let me tell you something. A lot of rich people file for bankruptcy and they say they be going broke. That don't mean that they don't have money. What that means is that the means of the lifestyle that they once was able to maintain as a result of not being in demand no more, stock going down, you aging in whatever career that was just taking care of you. Now the money ain't coming in like it once was at one time when you was on top, that you was able to maintain that lifestyle, that you now got the downgrade. That you now got the downgrade. And since you got the downgrade, hold on once. And since you got the downgrade, which means you got to downgrade your lifestyle. And now since you got to downgrade your lifestyle, you can't afford to keep the lights on at this point. So now you got to downgrade. See, this is the thing that was happening with them. They had to downgrade their lifestyle, but that ain't what she want. See, that hurt Remy a lot, because remember, she's always in competition with Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, Sexy Red now. See what I mean? So she's trying to stay afloat to maintain that lifestyle, even though she can't, because she's not in demand like that anymore. This is a 45-year-old woman. She ain't getting booked for features like that. People ain't in demand for her to do shows. So she's desperate to stay afloat, to keep in competition with these top of the line chicks that still get the calls, that still get the features, that still selling out venues and stadiums that she ain't that she can't do. So she turned to battle rap. to try to find a chain of currency to keep her afloat by manipulating, deceiving, and backstabbing people to land the highest prospect who was in high demand under the little money that she did have. It was an investment. At the same time, it was a takeover of deception. That's exactly what happened. And with that being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question, it's yours. And this is why Easy is being deceived. She lined him up by Papoose to keep him in line, to continue to do what she want him to do, that he's afraid, he in fear. Let me show you he in fear. Let me prove another thing. Let me show you he in fear. Watch what he say.
There. So when it got there, I said, yo, I gotta let a few of my niggas know that this nigga know, because it might go, you know what I'm saying, might go left. Because we got a battle in New York. I got a battle Hitman in New York. This shit started before y'all even knew. This shit started before that. It just started before that. I mean,
see, he was scared. He telling Remy, look, I need to know where Papoose and would he come and would he do that? Because now he afraid. Papoose whooped him, stomped him out. So that fear is in him. Is we safe here? Is we cool here? Is he gonna be in New York? Is he gonna be in Jersey? See, so her plan worked. Her plan worked. I had my husband put hands on him to keep him in line, as though I ain't have no idea what was going on. Now I'm acting like I'm mad. Why would you do that? Why you hit him? You knew better. You shouldn't have did that. Now I gotta stay with him because you get. See the tricks? See the deception? Come on, y'all. This is why they call Battle Truth on the scene. Because nobody breaks this down like me.